Pearl.
Hi, I'm Pearl. I'm a volunteer at the Brain Charity. Like many people at the Brain Charity, I'm a neurological condition. In fact, I have quite a few. I have neurofibromatosis, scoliosis, kyphosis, dural ectasia, osteoporosis, rheumtoid arthritis, depression, anxiety, supraventriuclar tachycardia, sinus tachycardia, hiatis, hernia, which all affect me on a daily basis. I take 14 tablets a day. I use 2 crutches and a wheelchair. I live in constant pain 24/7. In the past, my heart has reached 320 beats per minute. I am always at risk of heart attack or cardiac arrest. I get breakfast just by walking for a few seconds. I go to 7 hospitals, up to 8 times a month for hospital appointments, and they usually end up in A&E about 6 times a month as well. I have had 20 surgeries in the past 16 years, several of which is to remove my tumour. But sadly, Kevin, what I call my tumour, continues to grow back. Kevin, which funny enough is also the name of my line manager at the Brain Charity, is now currently the size of a watermelon. I had my first laser treatment on my birthmark when I was 5 years old. As some of you here will know, my spine is currently in the process of crumbling away due to my osteoporosis. I spoke to my surgeon about 8 months ago and he talked me through the options. He said that surgery may help, but I didn't want to have surgery on my spine at that point. Unfortunately, since then my spine and breathing has got a lot worse. My doctor told me that I am at now kind of crossroads. If the surgery isn't performed soon, it'll be too late. I'll be completely wheelchair bound and I'll find breathing more difficult. I actually had spine surgery when I was 8 years old. They had to insert 2 metal rods and screws to straighten my spine because it was severely curved due to the scoliosis and kyphosis. But as soon as I had the surgery, I stopped growing, which meant I've stayed at 4 foot for the past 14 years. The surgery took 10 hours to perform and I had 3 cardiac arrests during the process. I had to decide whether or not to go ahead with the surgery. I knew that it just wouldn't be 1 operation, it would be 2. The first will take 14 hours and I'll be in hospital for 6 weeks, and the second will take 12 hours and I'll be in hospital for 6 weeks again. At first I didn't want to have surgery because of the risks, but now getting out of breath is getting really difficult just by walking a few feet. So I'm pretty certain I'm going to have this surgery, but I'm a bit scared. But if I managed to do this when I was 8, I think I can do it now. As I said, my tumour is called Kevin and he's caused me no end of problems. Several surgeries, some of which have left me with wounds that wouldn't heal. I was meant to have surgery on Kevin in 2016, but the day of the surgery I ended up having an SVT episode, so they had to cancel it. When I had my first SVT episode back in 2014, my heart rate went to 320 beats per minute. I was given 2 lots of adenosine, which was the worst feeling ever. I am now having more surgery on Kevin this year, which will times over the years where I haven't healed properly and the pain has been unbearable, where the only way I could walk was by putting my crutches in front of me, taking my hand out my crutch to lift my leg up to take every single step, and then put my hand back in the crutch. During this particular period, which lasted about 4 months, I couldn't carry a drink because I couldn't walk unaided. So I had to actually use a baby bottle to put a drink in, so I could make a drink for myself instead of getting someone to do it for me. And I had to go up and down the stairs on my bum. I couldn't put my socks and shoes on, I couldn't wash myself. Life can be very hard because of all the pain and health problems I face, but there are also many problems I have to deal with. For instance, last year I used to receive PIP. This PIP is made to help people who are disabled with extra costs due to their disabilities, such as travel expenses. But unfortunately my hip was stopped last year and I had to go to court, but finally I won in the end. Trying to do well at school, finding a job, managing money and getting out and about, all things that many people take for granted. It can be so hard for people with neurological conditions. The Brain Charity has a range of services which help people to cope with their everyday lives, and now Lynette is going to talk to you about them now. Hand over to Lynette.
Well, I wanted to ask about Kevin.
Yeah.
When did you name Kevin? Have you found that naming him has actually helped?
I think I have, yeah. I think I've named it's been Paul Kevin for the past year. Thought, you know what, might as well give it a nickname. I've got a few other things, but I'm not going to say that.
Have you found that it's helped with kind of almost dealing with Kevin at all, or giving it some sort of identity instead of referring to it as a tumour or such?
I think it's just more like laid back, which is what I am, like just laid back, chill, in terms of, you know what, instead of calling it a tube, which sounds dead aggressive,
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know, be careful with Kevin. I'm like, who's Kevin? I'm a tube, be careful, you know, it's very sensitive. You don't talk bad about him because he'll come after you. But yeah, that's kind of helped a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry, did you meet your line manager Kevin first and then name your student Kevin?
False the name.
That's what she tells Kevin.
Yeah.
How do service users normally get in touch with you to start with? How do they find out about Brain Charity?
We actually pick up a
I have a question for Pearl. So I know that you're very active with your vlogs, and you know you've got your YouTube videos, and you post a lot on Facebook. What is it that motivates you and inspires you to?
I didn't go on for like my benefit, I wanted to help others. So if they see me still, they can get into contact with me, and you know, if they've been diagnosed with something that I've had for the past 15 years, and I can give them better advice. Obviously, like last night, with me having medical terms and everything.
Yeah. And you said in your talk you see a lot of doctors regularly.
Yeah.
Is there something, what is it that makes a good doctor from your perspective? And what would you want student doctors to embody when they become actual doctors?
I usually get about 4 or 5 student doctors in the room with me. I'm just fascinated. Like, oh, can we be here? I'm like, more than that, if you want to bring the whole lot in, you can go, oh, really?
Yeah.
You had a doctor who was your favourite doctor?
Yes.
Why were they your favourite?
Because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. Obviously, he saved my life when I had the spine surgery. Obviously, I had 3 cardiac arrest, so he saved my life basically.
Yeah. So there you go, that's how to be a good doctor, save everybody's lives. That's the best thing you can do.
Have you ever had any negative experiences with doctors? Is there anything that you think is best avoided on our behalf?
What do you mean?
Something a doctor that has done that you felt wasn't appropriate or has annoyed you, or?
Yes. I had a seizure in bed 2016. I can't move the next much anyway, but I couldn't feel it or lift it or anything. I was unconscious for quite a while. I think I was having a fifth or maybe or 3 or 4 minutes. Went to physically. Really out of it, didn't know what day it was, just completely Didn't have a clue where I was. Got there for like 1 in the morning. I think I was about maybe 7:30, 8:45. I was begging for pain relief because I was in so much pain. And because I'm on like 50 tablets a day, like morphine, she came in with 2 paracetamol. And I was like, I don't want Tic Tacs, I want my pain relief. So I said, I'm not being funny, but I refuse to go for an X-ray until I get pain relief. I've been here for 8 hours. I need something because I'm in so much pain. And they sent me for giving pain relief. They sent me for an X-ray. About 3 hours later, the doctor told me to go home. And I said, you know, I can't go home. Something's not right. Like I said in the speech, that the only way I could walk was like put my crutches forward, take my hand out, like me like do that. But that's the only way I could walk for like 5 months. About 5 days after the fit, I had some TV filming to do in Manchester, and because I was in so much pain, like I didn't really speak much, so that like interview just went down the drain. And then 2 days after TV filming, I went back to the hospital. Went to A&E, I was like having so much pain, and they said, oh, you've got a pubic rhemtoid fracture. But they didn't tell me, so I've been walking on it for 2 weeks, and they didn't like inform me. So it actually got worse. So it hasn't actually healed properly now, it's still kind of like deformed.
Why do you think they didn't tell you?
Because I put a complaint in, and then I got a letter and he said, we didn't tell you because you were over 19 and this type of patient is seen on like old people. But obviously when I got osteoporosis, they should have checked.
So they didn't know actually that it was there?
Because I don't think the doctors had properly looked, because they thought she's not going to have a break at this age, she's only 19.
So again, it's looking at the whole picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking at everything that's going on.
So yeah, it's not healed still, lots of years ago.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much.